it's me by myself. I am doing my first pregnancy update, maternity update, whatever you want to call it. And I am officially 23 weeks, which is crazy. It is flying by. I am already over halfway done. And I didn't really film before now, so I thought I would talk a little bit about my first trimester and then get into my second trimester since that's what I'm in right now. So first trimester really wasn't all that bad. The things that I noticed was, your chest gets large, I was a little bit bloated, I didn't have much morning sickness. Like if I couldn't eat really quickly and I couldn't eat a lot at one time and then I would feel nauseous. And also like if I ate a lot of carbs or things like that, I would produce more saliva in my mouth. So like when I would brush my teeth, that would make me gag. But besides that, like it was awesome because with MJ, I was so sick all the time. It drove me nuts. I slept by the toilet, like it was just bad. So this time I was like, this is a dream. I was really tired. I was like not motivated. Like I don't know. I just couldn't get myself to do anything unless I don't know. It was weird. It was just like I was just so tired all the time. I also noticed because with MJ, we were living back in DC and now we're in Logan, Utah. And so back in DC, we ate out a lot and we were always eating, I guess you could say. So with MJ, I felt like I gained a lot of weight very quickly. And with this baby, I'm not gaining as much as with MJ, which is different for me. And I like that, but I'm also watching more of what I'm eating. I'm also making sure I'm going on walks, and I'm also extra active because I have a toddler that I'm chasing around all day long. So that could be also helping. And I actually asked the nurse, I was like, is that okay that I'm like not gaining a ton of weight? Because I think I've gained like 9 pounds. And the lady was like, oh, she's like, it'll catch up. And I was like, okay, dang it. That's not what I wanted to hear. But kind of funny that she's like, yeah, that's nice, but it'll catch up to you. I'm like, oh. Anyways, so that's first trimester. Now that I'm in my second trimester, I have way more energy. I get tired and like I'll feel the tightness in the tummy area, and sometimes I'll get like back pain if I've been standing up too long, and sometimes my feet hurt. Normal things being pregnant. But I'm way more motivated. Like if I see a mess, I want to clean it up, and it's awesome because I was not like that my first trimester, and I was like, I don't want to be like non-cleanly my whole pregnancy again, because that's how I kind of was with MJ for some reason. And so this one I was like nervous that was going to happen again, but it's not, so that's good. My belly is growing, probably quickly to some, and I think it's just because I am only 5'2", so I don't have very many options for the baby to go anywhere. Like someone posted a picture on Instagram and she's much taller than me. I went to high school with her. She was 26 weeks and like barely had a bump, and I was like, I'm 23 weeks and I am humongous already. How does that happen? But I think it doesn't help that the height is also a part of it. I feel the baby kick all the time. I guess I can call him a he because we now know that it's a he. So we're thinking of names and everything, and I feel him kick all the time. And the lady who did our ultrasound said that could be part because the placenta is behind and under the baby instead of like over the top, and so I'm like feeling everything. There's no cushion, she said. And I was like, oh, that makes sense, because literally I'll just feel everything all the time. Very active. And I thought MJ was an active baby, but I'm kind of wondering if his placenta was over him, and there was that padding, so I couldn't feel as much movement, which makes sense. Again, the baby boy, his head is already down. I mean, that can change, but they're always like, yep, the baby's head is down every time I've had an ultrasound, so he's ready to go for me, I guess. We'll see. He can turn. I know, he can turn. But it's just kind of funny that I'm like, oh, okay. He is measuring big, like big. So at my 20-week ultrasound, the baby was supposed to be around 10 ounces. And the baby, my baby, in here, in my tummy, was measuring 14 ounces. So I asked the doctor, I said, because that means sometimes that your due date can be moved up. And I'm technically measuring like 5 days earlier than my due date. But my doctor's like, oh no, if it was 2 weeks, I would change it. But since it's only like 5 days, I'll still give you that 5 days. And I was like, okay. He's like, you're just gonna have a really big baby probably. And I was like, okay. MJ was a big baby too. MJ was 8 pounds, 8 ounces. So I guess that's just what you get for marrying a 6'3" tall guy. And it kind of runs in his family. Like all of Michael's siblings, for the most part, have been bigger babies. Michael was actually 2 weeks early, and he weighed 8 pounds, 4 ounces. So I don't even want to know what he was if his mom went 2 more weeks. Like, so it's just gonna happen, I guess. Also at the 20-week ultrasound, everything looked good except that one of the baby's kidneys is dilated. And the doctor wasn't super concerned about it. He said 9 times out of 10 that means nothing. So in 6 weeks I am going to get another big ultrasound like that again, to see if it's still dilated, to see if that is a problem. And if it is, what it means is that the kidney to the bladder, the hole is too small, and so it's like just the blood, the urine, I guess, the liquid is staying inside of the kidney instead of going to the bladder. It's not having an easy time going through. So when the baby is born, they would take the baby and just make the hole bigger. He said it's not a big deal. He's never seen it happen on a baby before, so he wasn't worried, which I'm glad. So me and Michael are not super stressed about it, but we're kind of just praying for that everything looks good in 6 weeks. But you guys, that's my maternity update. I'm 23 weeks. It's crazy. I'm glad to be back and doing some YouTube videos. I really enjoy this. I really enjoy watching pregnancy updates, so I thought I should probably do this because I enjoy watching people. Maybe people want to know about products that I've learned about from other YouTubers or whatever. It's just nice to be doing some little updates for my memories, for my history, because I don't remember much of MJ's, but I do remember, so it's kind of nice to have this on film so that I can look back at it. And I will end with a little bump, whatever, looking at the bump. It is large, so don't judge me, okay? It's not fair that I'm so short. It's just how it goes, okay? So anyways, you guys, I will do one next week for sure. So we'll see you next week. Bye. Peace, peeps.